7, the Holy Cross football team, led by Gordy Lockbaum, finished the season ranked number 1 in the national polls. Since then, no Patriot League team in any sport has risen to number 1 until now. Loyola Greyhounds won their 8th straight game on Saturday and moved up from number 2 to number 1 in the national polls.
Somebody told me that yesterday, and I was, what? I was pretty surprised. You think of, programs like Navy, a team, me being from Glen Burnie, Maryland, being pretty close to the Navy program and always going to the games. I was kind of shocked to hear that, we're the first team to ever be that number 1.
I think any team that's vying for a conference championship, hopes to be number 1. At the end of the day, we just happened to get it a few weeks earlier than we wanted. Again, we're not excited about it right now. I think that, we are all looking towards that seed, hopefully in early May. And there's a lot of lacrosse to be played between now and then.
We got a lot of work to do. We're not going to rest on being number 1. We've been here before. Half the team, meaning seniors and juniors on this year's team, were there in 2012. So, we know how to handle this. Our coaching staff, they've all been in these situations. Coach Metzbauer won about 6 national championships at Princeton, so he's been number 1 before. So there's not a lot of resting going on around here. No one's getting too complacent, but it's nice to have the number 1 next to your name. But we know there's a lot more work to do.
The Greyhounds head into this weekend at the top of the standings at 4-0, and they'll travel to 3-1 Colgate for a noon matchup on Saturday on the Patriot League Network. Midway through the league standings, Loyola is settling in nicely, and Coach Charley Toomey is focused on the next matchup.
Going up to Colgate, it's a new talent, it's a new team and a new town for us, so it's a new challenge. And it's something that the guys have done a pretty good job of, in my opinion. It's just handling the unknowns.
It's a different league. A senior, Pat Laconey, described it as loud. It's a little different in terms of the types of teams we're playing. But ultimately, it's fun. We're learning new teams, we're learning new styles. It's much harder to prepare, considering it's a brand new league.
Ward has had great success in the new league, posting a league best 30 assists for a team that leads the league in scoring with 14.1 goals per game. Ward leads the nation in total assists, while teammate Nico Pontrello leads the NCAA with 34 goals.
We've had some pretty good duos here. The book's not written completely, but right now we're pretty excited about the chemistry that those two guys have on the field.
For me, it's great. It's a blessing being able to play with, some great shooters, guys that can do a lot of different things. For example, playing with Nico Pontrello, one of my good buddies, it's great playing with him because I think he's a little bit different from a guy like Mike Sawyer from a year ago, where Mike was much more of a standstill shooter. We could draw up plays for that, but playing guys like Nico's a dodger, a slasher. I could catch a pass and throw it to Nico and say, go to the goal, and he makes his plays.
Nico made those plays on Saturday, scoring 5 goals in a 21-4 win over Lafayette. Brian Schultz also had 4 goals and an assist, and Ward finished with 7 points, including a hat trick. Loyola's opponent this Saturday found itself tied at 4 at Navy last Saturday, but a 6-1 run helped Colgate take a 10-5 lead late in the 4th quarter. Eric Foote and Brendan McCann each scored a pair of goals during the run, en route to netting hat tricks in the 10-7 win. In Lewisburg, Boston U ran out to a 3-2 lead early in the 2nd quarter on Sammy Davis's goal. But Bucknell closed the first half with 4 straight scores, including a pair of man-up tallies by Quinn Collison. And then Bison Jr. David Dixon notched his 2nd goal late in the 4th to close out the 7-3 win. In women's lacrosse, Boston U took a major step toward having a chance to host the Patriot League tournament, ending Navy's 15-game Patriot League win streak.
That would be amazing. I think that's definitely our goal. That's what we want to do, and I think it's something that's attainable. We just have to work really hard for it.
Navy led 5-4 late in the 2nd half, but Boston U tied it up with 0.4 seconds left and scored 4 of the next 6 goals to secure the 9-8 upset win. Annie Thomas, Marley Payton, and Taryn Vantoff each had 2 goals and an assist as Loyola took care of Lehigh 12-4 on Saturday. Payton and Thomas are among the league leaders in points. Holy Cross trailed at halftime but used a 6-0 run to take a 9-5 lead. And after Lafayette tied it at 10 to force overtime, Caitlin Concilio netted the game winner in the extra session to give the Crusaders the 11-10 win. Bucknell ran out to a 3-0 lead, but Colgate used an 8-1 run to close out the first half and cruised in the second half to a 16-6 win on Saturday. Baseball league play opens up this weekend while league action continues in lacrosse and softball. For a full schedule of games that can be seen live for free on the Patriot League Network, log on to patriotleague.tv. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.